High school basketball playoff edition here on Channel 15. It seems like it's been years since I was on the air here. Mark Carboneau along with Mary Michael Fusco will do the camera work this evening from Keefe Gymnasium, where the Middlebury Tigers have come to town here to do battle with the Rutland High School Raiders. The girls playoff series as we begin here for the Raiders, and hopefully it'll be a successful one here, successful start this evening against the Middlebury Tigers. The Raiders coming in the number 7 seed with a record of 12-8. The Middlebury girls coming down here at with the number 10 seed with a record of 10-10. And the winner of this one will play on Saturday the 28th. And they will play the number 2 seed Spalding Crimson Tide. So the Crimson Tide of Spalding awaits the winner of this ball game here this evening. March 5th will be the state championship, and that will be at Patrick Gymnasium on the campus of the University of Vermont. But we got a ways to go before that, and hopefully the Raider girls here can turn the tide this evening and come away with a victory here against the Middlebury Tigers. So we'll be back. We're going to hold on. We'll keep it right here. Other area contests this week in the Division 4 bracket. West Rutland will host Rochester on Friday of this week, and that's a quarterfinal matchup at 7 o'clock. And the winner to meet Danville or Williamstown on Monday, March 2nd at 6:30 in the semis at the Barriade. The championship for Division 4 will be at noon on March 7th. Now elsewhere in the area, Rutland area, tonight, Division 3, Poultney, the 13th seed, will be at the number 4 seed tonight, Enosburg. Division 2, the number 9 seed, Otter Valley Otters, will play at Lamoille. They'll take on the Lancers, the number 1 seed, and that'll be, and also that's actually Friday at 7. Quarterfinals, number 5 Fairhaven. The Slaters will be at the number 4 seed Milton Yellow Jackets. So there you go, the teams in the Rutland area that'll be in action this week. Thus tonight, Wednesday, February 25th here at Keefe Gymnasium. The Raider girls off to our right, and the Middlebury Tigers warming up off to our left. And we'll be back momentarily with the tip-off between the Raiders and the Tigers. All right, back at, I saw you, Mary. Back at Keefe Gymnasium here this evening for the Division I playoff game as we get started with the postseason this evening on Channel 15. Mark Carboneau on the play-by-play. Mary Michael Fusco to do the camera work this evening. And we'll get the introductions. We're going to keep it right here as we'll have the Tigers introduced and then the Rutland Raiders. And there he is, Mike Norman, public address announcer this evening at Keefe Gymnasium.
Please feel free to cheer for your team and not against your opponent. Remember that a ticket is a privilege to serve contests and support high school sports. Thank you. Enjoy the game. Now for tonight's starting lineups. First with the visitors from Middlebury. At guard, senior number 3, Joey Kelly. At forward, junior number 11, Afton. Junior number 12, Caleb Whitmore. At guard, sophomore number 20, Katie Ritter. At center, sophomore number 32, Nicole Brown. Middlebury is coached by Jared Bailey. Now for your Rutland Raiders. Starting at guard, junior number 4, Liz Douglas. Sophomore number 11, Alyssa Moore. forward, freshman, number 13, Megan Ballard. Starting at forward, junior, number 21, Kelsey Ford. And at guard, senior, number 24, Megan Blondie. Offense coached by Colin Maxwell. Tonight's officials are George.
Okay, there's the introductions. So we will have the national anthem here momentarily. All right, we're ready to roll here at Keefe Gymnasium this evening in Division I playoff basketball on Channel 15. Mark Carboneau along with Mary Michael Fusco. And Mary, it's good to be back, isn't it? It was a long season, and unfortunately we couldn't get together with my coaching duties and work duties and all that, but at least we're here this evening, and it should be a good contest between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Raiders, as the winner will go further up the line to take on the Spalding Crimson Tide. So here we go. George Cook, the official, will toss it up, and we're underway here at Keefe. It's controlled by the Raiders. Great look inside, and a basket by Blongie. It was here's a steal. Douglas, boy, I'll tell you, she is quick. So Douglas gets the steal. We had a quick look inside, and Blongie puts the Raiders up 2-zip right off the bat here. 7:39, first quarter. Great look inside again, comes up short. And it went inside to Kelsey Ford on that play. Came up empty, but the Raiders on top, 7:27 left. First quarter, it's a playoff atmosphere, playoff basketball this evening from Keefe. There's the Tigers now. Whittemore controls for Middlebury out front. Stolen away, and she got it. Good look, and ahead of the pack, again, Blongie, 4 points. The Raiders up 4-0. Here come the Tigers back quickly into the forecourt. There's a shot by Whittemore. Doesn't go. Nothing but air on that one. They go inside. Shot is up. No good. We got a clean block underneath. And there's a steal by Ritter back the other way. Couple of chances that the Tigers have had, and they've thrown the ball away. So coming up empty there on those exchanges, both exchanges. We got a 4-0 ball game here. 6:43 left in the first quarter of play. All right, this is Douglas. She'll control for the Raiders. There's the screen by Fort. Nice. Douglas goes inside off the glass. Got it to drop. 6-zip. Raiders up here. 6:27 left. First quarter of play. Here come the Tigers back now. Ritter. We're going to ball up. Gets it to Kelly underneath. Shot. No good. Rebound right there. Great block inside. And that's a super block there by Liz Douglas. And let's see. It'll be a Tiger basketball. So Middlebury will inbound it here with 6:11 left. Opening quarter from Keefe. Whittemore controls. Back on the top now. This is Kelly. They go out to the wing there. Inside. Pretty play. They want to go inside to Brown, and they come up empty on that exchange. Back the other way. Douglas. There's a shot by Blongi outside. And the rebound is controlled by the Raiders. Number 11 in there, Alyssa Moore, with 5:49 left first quarter. So Moore will toss it in here. It goes out inside. They want to go back to Moore in the lane. And back the other way, the Tigers control. Shot comes up short underneath the rebound by Whittemore. Doesn't go. In the lane, another one up off the glass. And a Cherico with the bucket at 6-2 Raiders. 5:27 left here, first quarter. Down low, shot up. Rebounded, control by the Tigers. Long pass, up off the glass and in. And on the bucket, and a Cherico. 6-4, the Tigers back quickly here. And this is Douglas now. This is Blongi now. 3-point line. Nice pass in the middle, in the lane. Fort with the shot, doesn't go. Rebound. Middlebury controls. And Whittemore control. Whittemore and Ritter out on top. Cut. Oh, that's a nice cut. Shot comes up short though. Rebound is controlled by Middlebury as and a Cherico. Finally, they got a whistle. It goes out of bounds. The Middlebury faithful here wanted a foul, but it's going to be inbounded by the Tigers with 4:37 left here, first quarter play. There's a shot from outside, got the bounce, controlled by the Raiders. Here comes Douglas into the forecourt, all the way into the lane. We got a foul, blocking foul, I believe, and I believe it's against number 12. That's against Kayla Whittemore. So Whittemore picks up the personal. That's her first in the contest. 4:27 left. First quarter play from Keefe. Long shot off the back of the iron there. Whoop, we got a foul over the... Which way we going here? Is that on Middlebury? Falls on number 3, Johanna Kelly. So Kelly picks up the personal. So it'll be Raider basketball underneath. Moore looking to get it. Nice play in the lane. Fort comes up empty on that play. But it was a good look down the other way. There's a pretty play. Nothing there. There's some contact going on. Wow. A lot of action. It's fast-paced. Playoff basketball at its best here from Keefe. Underneath, shot up and in. Megan Ballard with the bucket. 8-4. Raiders on top. Back come the Tigers. Kelly controls for Middlebury. 3:53 left here, first quarter of action. This is Whittemore, skips it over to Ritter now. Ritter drives in, shot up and rebounded, controlled by Middlebury in the lane. Shot is up and in. Whittemore with the bucket. Back the other way, Moore. And Alyssa got her own, tried to get her own rebound. There's Blongi with the shot. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and we got a foul. That was a foul on 21, 3. Oh, okay. So back the other way. Middlebury comes back with the basketball now. 8-6. Now that's Middlebury. Middlebury's got the ball. Foul was against Rutland. We're not sure who the player was. It's 13 on the fall. Megan Ballard. So it's 8-6, and the Raiders come back now. Here's, look at Douglas in the lane, lays it up and in. Liz Douglas with the bucket. 10-6 Raiders. Back to the attack come the Tigers. There's a shot from outside, doesn't go. And we got a foul, whistle and a foul. And I think this is going to send, let's see. Now it'll be Middlebury basketball. So Middlebury will inbound it. Foul was on Ritter, and the shot doesn't go. Rebound is controlled by the Raiders. This is Blongy. Gets it to Douglas now. Looking for more. More stops. Looking for some help. They go down low. Kicks it out. There's Douglas from outside. Way off the mark. Rebound controlled by the Raiders. Nice block by Middlebury, though. And back comes Ritter in the lane. Puts up the shot. Off the glass. Doesn't go. Rebound controlled by Ballard. Now Douglas loses the handle but comes back to get it. 2:14 left. 10-6. Raiders on top here. Shot off the glass. Didn't go. Rebound. That was up by Ashley Flood, number 20 in the ball game now. As Flood's in there for the Raiders. Flood's in the lane, number 20. Her shot came up short. Here's the other, going the other way. Well, I tell you, the Middlebury side is beside themselves. Here's Douglas driving the lane again. But if they're going to give her the lane, she's going to go there all night long. 12-6. Raiders on top, 1:36 left here. Opening quarter from Keith. There goes Ritter down the lane, off the glass. You know, you get the feeling that Ritter's doing all the work out there. I mean, I hate to put it on one player, but the rest of the Middlebury Tigers are standing around here. So number 20 for, that's Katie Ritter, will put it in play. Outside to Kelly. She drives the lane. No, comes up short. Douglas leads the Raiders back to the attack. It's 12-6. She keeps going inside. This is Moore from outside. Got it. That's a three-pointer. And Middlebury's going to take a timeout. Raiders on top, 15-6. All right, back at Keith. Middlebury bringing the ball up court here as, let's see, they toss it in. This is Kelly. Goes into the lane, and it gets taken away. The Raiders come back here. 15-6, Raiders on top. And less than a minute now left in the first quarter. Blongy from outside. And rebound right there, and that is Kelsey Fort with the bucket. 17-6. Here's a steal. There's Douglas. Kicks it out to Moore, and we got a blocking foul. Count the basket. So this will send Alyssa Moore to the free throw line. You got a chance for a three-point play here. 33.9 seconds left. Checking in for Middlebury will be Abby Solton, number 23. And Ritter's coming out. Katie Ritter comes out. 14, Rachel. So Abby and Rachel Solton in for Middlebury. And a chance for Moore to make it a three-point play, which she does. And Alyssa Moore makes it 20-6. We got a turnover as a Middlebury the inbounder stepped over the line, so it'll be Raider basketball. Everything is going the Raiders' way here in this opening quarter here from Keith. Moore goes to Douglas. We got some contact, and the fall is going to be picked up by Jordan Smith, number 10. So Smith picks up the personal, quickly comes out, and back into the ball game is number 12, Kayla Whittemore. So Whittemore back in. Raiders control. Boy, they can go down low. They're going down low all night long. Kelsey Fort with the bucket. 22-6, and the Raiders starting to pull away. Here's a shot from outside by number 3. That's Kelly for Middlebury. Doesn't go. Douglas controls ahead to Moore, lays it up and in. Alyssa Moore with the bucket, 24-6. And the Raiders totally control this first quarter of play here from Keefe Gymnasium. And a shot at the buzzer doesn't go. So that's your score after 1 quarter of play. 24-6, Raiders. All right, back at Keefe, 24-6. The Raiders on top of the Tigers here in this Division I playoff game this evening. Mark Carboneau along with Mary Michael Fusco here for Channel 15. Raiders control here again. But they did it the first quarter. They continue to do it in the second quarter as they go down low to Fort. Kelsey puts the Raiders up now 26-6. Tenacious defense by Douglas. They go inside and loses the handle, goes back outside now. Oop, they go back in the lane. Middlebury's going to try to pound it down low. It goes out of bounds as Brown lost the handle. 7:31 left here in the second quarter of play. Raiders slowing it down now as Douglas brings it up. It's a great ball handler. Great control for a guard. Douglas open and it skips it out. There's a shot and it comes up short. Ballard comes up short for the Raiders. 26-6. There's a steal by Ballard. Well, I tell you, the Raider defense has been outstanding thus far this evening. As Middlebury looking for some answers here. 26-6. That's a nice play. And with possession, let's see, possession arrow. So the ball will stay down there as it favors the Tigers this time around. Checking back in is Ritter for Middlebury. As Ritter controls for the Tigers. Across, skips it across. Sultan, and there's a shot from outside. Middlebury, the Tigers have not hit an outside shot. Everything they've gotten has come inside. Unable to penetrate that Raider defense. So the Raiders now, number 15, and that's Amy Hetzel. 15 is Hetzel into the contest. Douglas driving the lane, and it looked like it might have gone off Douglas's knee, but let's see. Yeah. So they got the call. They got the right call, Mary. It did go off Liz's knee, so we'll be Middlebury ball. It's hey, at least they got it right. They did change it. So Middlebury will inbound now as Ritter will bring the ball up for the Tigers. You got Ritter and Whittemore in there. You also have Sultan, Abby Sultan, and Rachel Sultan in for the Tigers. Down low you got Nicole Brown. And the Tigers will turn it over here. 6:10 left, second quarter from Keefe this evening here on Channel 15. Moore skips it out to Blongi now. And we're looking to go down low. They want to go inside again. Just keep going inside. The Raiders, that's their game plan. Pound it inside and then skip it back outside for a long shot. They've been doing that up to this point here. 5:54 left, second quarter. The Tigers will bring it up. Ritter controls to Whittemore. Want to go back. Knocked out of bounds down there by Moore. Tigers inbound it. And boy, nothing there. Boy, they're can't buy a basket here as the Raiders control. Into the contest for the Raiders is number 5. That's Sargent, Natalie Sargent in the ballgame. Shot from Blongi downtown. Three-pointer for Blongi. 29-6, and the Raiders starting to run away with this one here, and it's early. It's there's a shot from outside trying to get something going there. Is Ritter for the Tigers, comes up short. Here's Douglas in the lane, skips it to Blongi. Oh, in and out. And the rebound's controlled by the Tigers. Here comes Ritter. I'll tell you, she does a good job running the offense. Just have come up and not been able to put the ball in the basket. So Sargent will put the ball in play here. As number 23, that's Abby Sultan. She'll come out. Number 14, it's Rachel Sultan is still in. And also number 3 into the ball game. That's Kelly. There's the Raiders. That's Douglas. Leaves it for Moore. Skips it out to Blongi now. Again, they're trying to deny. They're denying that inside pass. And that time they did a good job. The Tigers did. The Raiders trying to pound it inside. And there goes Douglas. We got a whistle and a foul on the play. One four. Well, that's going to be Rachel Sultan. So Rachel Sultan picks up the personal. That's her first. And at the line is Liz Douglas for the Raiders. Didn't get the home court bounce on that one. Second shot by Douglas. So Liz gets 1 of 2 and makes it a 30-6 ball game. Back the other way. Boy, that's a nice. Oh, she lost the handle. Hold it. We got a whistle and a foul down at that end here. As boy, Ritter took it right into the lane, and they got the whistle and the foul. Now the foul was on number 21 for the Raiders, Kelsey Fort. That's her first personal. Skip it around now. And we got a foul on number 12. Number 12 picked up the personal, Kayla Whittemore for Middlebury. So Raider basketball, 30-6. The Raiders in control of this one here in the second quarter. 4:15 left. Second quarter play from Keefe tonight on Channel 15 playoff basketball. That's good defense by the Tigers. Got a tie-up. And it'll be, unfortunately, it'll be Raider basketball. 20 coming in. Ashley Flood now into the ball game for the Raiders. Number 3, Eliza Chaffee. Blongi's still in there. Flood is in. This is Chaffee now. Eliza Chaffee gets it to Moore. And as they work it around. Oh, she's got the lane. They're going to. Oh, boy. All right, Middlebury basketball. Boy, that was quick. But fortunately for the Tigers, they get the basketball. This is Ritter bringing it up now. 3:48 left, second quarter. Ritter looking for help. That's Kelly now. Kelly from outside. Off the rim. Rebound control by the Tigers. On the play. And a carry-out. And that is Afton. She'll be going to the free throw line. Follows on Megan Ballard. That's Megan's second personal in the contest. Well, they've been stuck on 6. It seems like forever, Mary. Natalie Sargent back in the ball game for the Raiders, number 5. Second shot doesn't go. Off the iron, controlled by Sargent. Gets it ahead to Chaffee now as Chaffee brings it up for the Raiders. Looking for help, going to Blongi. Sargent she got the base. I tell you, give up the baseline, and usually it's 2 points, 32-6 here, and a steal by Blongi for the Raiders. So the Raiders, let's see, dumping it down low. Skips it out for Sargent. Sargent puts it off the side of the rim, and here comes the Tigers. This is Ritter trying to get something going here for Middlebury. The Raiders control 32-6. 2:52 left here, second quarter of action from Keefe. When they want to go down low, it goes off her hands. Coming back is Blongi for the Raiders. She'll take it. And didn't get the bounce right there. Sargent underneath, it wouldn't go. Natalie Sargent with a nice rebound for the Raiders. Back come the Tigers now as they're going to work it outside. This is Whittemore controlling. Goes to Ritter from downtown off the iron. Tigers control on the rebound. And we got a tie up, and the arrow will favor the Raiders. So the Raiders will inbound it. There seemed to be some discussion about which way the arrow was going, but it is a Raider basketball. So Chaffee brings it up. And, well, I was going to say brings it up, but now it brings it over. It's Blongi. Moore drives the lane, lays it up, controlled by the Tigers. Anacario control. So now we've got Ritter now. Want to go inside. Boy, that lane is wide open. Down low, it's wide open. The Raider defense making it awful tough inside for the Tigers this evening. 32-6. And good job by 20 comes out. That's Flood and Chaffee. So good job by those two Raider players as they come out. There's a shot from outside. Rebound doesn't go. Boy, I'll tell you. And we got a traveling call. That's going to be on number 23, Sam Tupker. So Tupker in the ball game picks up the traveling call. So the ball will go back to the Tigers. 1:33 left here, second quarter. 15 with the shot. Boy, I'll tell you, it's got a lid on that basket down at the other end, Mary. As Pixley, her shot went in. It looked like about halfway down the basket and came back out. Blongi controls. Liz Douglas back in the contest. Goes down low for Tupker, didn't go. Rebound Blongi. Skips it out to Sargent. She'll take the shot. Well, they're not getting hurt by it because they've got a 32-6 spread here. So, I mean, they did come up empty that trip down. The Raiders did, but Middlebury controlling now. Want to go down low. Having a tough time doing that as Sargent knocks it away. And the Raider defense, tenacious. This second quarter of play this evening, and they skip it out. Whoa! Tipped away. Blongi's defense is, she's tough. Her and Liz Douglas, they are tough on D. Ritter's going to take it from outside, and it goes up and over the backboard. Oh, I'll tell you, I know the feeling. I know what it's like as a coach. So you just keep throwing it up and hope that something falls, and nothing's falling for the Tigers. This is Douglas. Skips it to Moore, who takes a shot, and it doesn't go. Rebound controlled by Middlebury. Anacario got the rebound. Here's Ritter driving the lane. Nice save, but let's see. They're going to call it, out of bounds with about 15.7 seconds left here, second quarter. So the Tigers will inbound it. And it goes out to Kelly. This is Ritter now, as Ritter control. Boy, she can't shake the defense, I'll tell you. That's a tough D. There's a long shot, and it goes. Finally, Ritter throws up a three. It's 32-9. That's your halftime score from Keefe. Raiders over the Tigers. Wow. Back. All right, back at Keefe Gymnasium, and it's a Division I playoff basketball this evening. It's the Raiders 32 and the Tigers of Middlebury Union High School 9 here as we begin the third quarter of play. The Raider defense obviously tenacious, but you know, in defense of Middlebury somewhat, they missed a lot of shots that first half. Well, the Raiders were right on with their shots. Thus, the 32-9 score. There's the Tigers, another one. There's one. Well, Nicole Brown gets the scoring started here in the second half for Middlebury. 32-11, 7:40 left here as Douglas skips it across. We got Moore back out to Douglas at the top of the key, running the offense. And Middlebury now doing a little better job on the boards. They're talking it up. And what do we got? Well, we got a traveling call against the Tigers, so 32-11. You got that little jump step. They like that, but you're going to end up getting called for traveling here as Douglas skips it to Moore, back out to Liz now. She pops it in the lane. Got it. A little skip shot there in the lane for Liz Douglas, 34-11. Raiders on top here at Middlebury Tigers. D1 playoff basketball tonight from Keefe Gymnasium on Channel 15. Raider defense coming up with another steal is Blongi. Blongi grabbed it, got the rebound. Here's Douglas in the lane. And there's a nothing doing there. Kelsey Fort inside. Her shot wouldn't go. 34-11. And the Tigers, boy, coming up short. Rebound is controlled by the Raiders. Moore looking for help. Gets it to Douglas. Got a 2-on-3 there. And they got a steal. This is Ritter back the other way for the Tigers. She's fouled on the play. Foul's going to go on Moore for the Raiders. This will send Katie Ritter to the line for the Tigers with 6:04 left here in the third quarter. Ritter's second shot off the iron, controlled by the Raiders. So Ritter gets 1 of 2, makes it a 34-12 contest. It's been all Raiders. Is Douglas in the lane. Got a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Nicole Brown, and so she'll pick up the personal. That was in the lane. It was before the shot. Foul was on the floor, so. Skip pass. Oh, nice look inside. Skips it back out. Long shot by Blongi off the front of the iron. Good rebound by Fort. Keep the ball alive for the Raiders. Inside, nice block. And Moore battling, and Alyssa Moore, they're going to have Alyssa Moore picked up the personal. That's her second in the contest. 34-12, it'll be Middlebury basketball. 5:33 left here. Here comes Ritter, all the way in the lane, wanted to get it back. Oh, she got the ball back. Skips it outside to Kelly. Back to Kelly on the wing. Nice look inside, shot. And didn't go. We got some contact out on and Cherico picks up the personal. And that is, let's see, number 11. That's her first in the ballgame. Now what do we got here? And they'll have them take the ball out on the sidelines as opposed to coming in on the baseline. So it's 5 minutes left here. Third quarter play. Here's Douglas. Skips it outside to Fort. In the lane, up and in. Pretty play as Ballard took it into the lane. Got the 2 points. 36-12 Raiders. There's the shot off the dribble. Doesn't go. Rebound controlled by Whittemore for Middlebury. Back out to Ritter now. Ritter regroups, sets up the offense. This is Kelly. Wants to dump it down low. And the shot is up and in. Brown with the bucket for Middlebury, 36-14 now. Back come the Raiders. This is Douglas. To Blongy to Douglas. Ballard, now they want to go down low to Fort. She skips it back out to Ballard. Douglas in the lane. Gets her own ball, or gets her own rebound. Went back up with it. And Middlebury control. Look at the quickness of the Raider. Anticipation by the Raiders all night long. Pretty play. And the Raider coach calls, Tom Geisler going to call a timeout as Blongy gets the bucket. We'll take a short break, 38-14. All right, back at Keefe, 3:41 left here in the third quarter of action. Division I basketball this evening on Channel 15. Mark Carboneau along with Mary Michael Fusco. And the Raiders are in control at this point here in this Division I matchup with the Tigers from Middlebury this evening. Nicole Brown with the bucket for Middlebury. And it's 38-16 now. Here comes the Raiders back with Douglas, and she's pretty much had her own way this evening. A little bit tighter here in the second half, but boy, she was driving the lane and getting those easy buckets in the first half of play. Middlebury defense doing a little better job. Here's, again, Douglas in the lane. He's got to dump it off for Fort. She's fouled. So Ford will go to the charity stripe. Joanna Kelly picking up the personal. That's her second. And at the line is Kelsey Fort. 23, Abby Solton comes in for Middlebury as Whittemore gets a break. So she gets one of two, and it's a 39-16 ball game as Middlebury comes back to the attack now with Kelly controlling. Gets it to Solton, back to Kelly on the top. Oop, I don't think Kelly expected the pass to come back so quick here. They skip it back out now. 2:36 left, third quarter. Solton to Ritter. Ritter goes to go down low to Brown. Pass taken away. Raiders on the offense now. 2:20 left, third quarter. There's Douglas. There's Moore in the lane. Nice pass. Good look inside. Doesn't go though, and it's rebounded by the Tigers. This is Ritter. Nice screen there, set up by Brown. And a shot goes up. Got a blocking foul against the Raiders. So Liz Douglas picks up the personal. And that's her first. Second shot by Ritter doesn't go. Comes up empty on that trip to the foul line. And it's a 39-16 ball game. Raiders back to the attack. Amy Hetzel's in the ball game. She gets the rebound. Hetzel skips it out to Douglas. Back to Hetzel down low. Good ball movement by the Raiders as it goes in the lane. Now that draws the crowd. Hetzel's going to light it up from out. Good rebound there. Good work inside as Kelsey Fort was able to get the rebound. It'll be Raider basketball. This is Douglas. But she was going to take the outside shot. Gets the inside shot. It's controlled by Sultan for Middlebury. This is Kelly bringing it up. 1:22 left here. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by Rutland. 39-16, 1:19 left here in the third quarter of play. Goes to Rick. Got Sultan open there with the pass. Sultan now. Not sure, a little apprehensive there. Number 23, Abby Sultan there. Leaves the pass a little high, so the Raiders come back to the attack now. 39-16, 1:05 left here in the third quarter of play. Douglas Blongi in there. You got Blongi, Douglas. Amy Hetzel is 15. 13, of course, is Ballard. And they go inside. Now that's good ball movement. That's textbook, Mary. There you go. Good ball movement. Got the inside shot. Hit the open man. There you go. Pretty play as Fort gets the bucket. It's 41-16. And the Raiders, there's a shot by Ritter. And it doesn't go. And it's Raider basketball. We're under 30 seconds to go here, third quarter. Douglas. Hetzel now, back to Douglas. Well, she'll take the lane. Being very patient on offense now. Douglas. Good defense by Ritter there. But Douglas finally gets open, lets it fly. And after 3 quarters of play from Keefe, it's the Raiders 41 and the Tigers 16. We'll be back. All right, back at Keefe. It's 41-16. Raiders on top of the Tigers here. And they pretty much control just about every facet of the game. The rebounding, the tempo, and the easy buckets as Kelsey Fort, number 21 for the Raiders, collects another bucket. Starting 5 done an excellent job. I'll tell you, the subs have done an excellent job for the Raiders. Tough defense, shot selection, very patient on offense, working the ball around, waiting for the good shot. They're doing everything right this evening against the Tigers. Tigers, tough luck, has a lot of shots that just wouldn't fall, especially in that first half. And it's tough to play catch up against this Raider defense as they've been smothering. And that's Hetzel. Hetzel lost the handle, comes back to the Tigers. This is Ritter. And you don't see that called a lot in basketball these days, Mary, but that was a carry. And so it'll be Raider basketball. Well, the Raiders will bring it up. Douglas as Blongi. Ballard. And they'll work it around. Hetzel's in there. Steal. Nice steal by Ritter. He got a one-on-one against Blongi. Lays it up and in. Pretty play by Ritter. Got the steal and went coast to coast. It's the bucket. Back come the Raiders. 43-18 here. 6:34 left. Division I playoff basketball from Keefe. Over the back there as the pass went into Fort. And let's see, number 10 picked up the personal. Jordan Smith. That's Smith's third. Number 12 back in, Kayla Whittemore. Back in the ball game here as Anna Cherico comes out. Looks in the middle, pretty, look at that look. Nice look inside, wouldn't go as Blongi had the shot. Back the other way. And it is off the iron. Rebound nicely though by number 15, Tanya Pixley. So Pixley cuts the Raider lead to 23. It's 43-20. 6:14 left here, and we'll take a quick break. All right, back at Keefe, and 6:14 left. D1 basketball this evening. Playoff Basketball on Channel 15. Mark Carboneau on with Mary Michael Fusco. And that's the way it's been for the Tigers. They just haven't, the Raiders have been one or two steps, just a little quicker this evening. With the passing, footwork, ball movement. Look at that, Douglas in, didn't get it, but Kelsey Fort's underneath. She's tied up by Whittemore, and it'll be Tiger basketball, so it'll be coming back this way. 5:53 left in the contest. This is Ritter as she's controlled the Middlebury tempo this evening. There's a shot by Whittemore, doesn't go. Partially blocked there. Nice job by Ballard. And here comes Hetzel. Hetzel going up with the shot, didn't go, and on the rebound, the possession arrow. Now Hetzel will come back out now. Number 15, Amy Hetzel, so she's out of the ball game. Blongy's in, Douglas is in, Ballard in, also Fort and Moore. That's the first bad pass that the Raiders have thrown away all night. And right in, didn't get the bucket, and they got number 10, Jordan Smith, calling an offensive foul. Oh well, that's the breaks. Some nights you get them, some nights you don't. It looked like the defensive player for the Raiders was moving, but that's the call. So you got to go with it. 43-20. Raiders back to the attack. Blongy now. Blongy to Ballard to Douglas. Playing keep away now as the Raiders running some time. Again, they go down low. And Fort gets fouled as she went up for the shot. And that would be Abby Solton. So Abby Solton picks up the personal for the Tigers. That's her fourth. Oh, wait a minute. That's her first, actually. That's her first. (15) Pixley comes out for Middlebury. Second shot is up and in. 44-20 as Fort gets one of two. Back the other way. This is Brown. Nice give and go. And they come up empty. Ballard with a nice rebound. Douglas controls for the Raiders. Great passes right over the top. Good passing by the Raiders. Douglas in the lane lays it up and in. Liz Douglas with the bucket, 46-20. 4:38 left here in the contest from Keefe. Back the other way. This is Ritter controlling. Down to Brown. Brown's going to take it inside and tied up by Douglas. And it'll be Middlebury basketball. So the Tigers will inbound it. 4:24 left. And checking out is Abby Solton, 23. As Whittemore will inbound here for the Tigers. Ritter off the pass with the shot. And it is going to be controlled by the Raiders. So Rutland will put it in play. Full court press. Raiders have had not a lot of trouble breaking that press this evening. Douglas, a good ball handler, goes to Blongy. Nice play. We got Fort down low. She's tied up.
Taking credit card next time you travel.
That's a good one. I haven't heard that one, Mary. And we got a whistle and a foul on the play. 46-20. Raiders on top with 3:59 left. And at the free throw line, it's going to be Megan Ballard for the Raiders. Brown picked up the personal for the Tigers, so that's her second. And second shot up is in. And Megan Ballard gets a couple for the Raiders. 48-20 now. Back the other way. Good screen there. Off the screen, up and in. Nice play. And we got another timeout. Pretty play by the Tigers as Nicole Brown picks up the bucket. 48-22. Hi, we're back at Keefe. Mark Carboneau along with Mary Michael Fusco this evening on Channel 15 as we have Division I playoff basketball here. The Raiders taking on the Tigers from Middlebury. Rutland High School controlling the ball game and every facet here of the tempo right now as the Raiders, that's Blongy now. Natalie Sargent in the ball game. Douglas is in there. Now they didn't call a foul there. Off the backboard. Ashley Flood there came up empty on that one. There's a shot from downtown. That doesn't go. And it's controlled by the Raiders. It's saved by Douglas. Got a tie up, but it'll be Raider basketball. So they'll put it in play here with 3:18 left. Got Douglas in there. Sargent's in the ball game. Alyssa Moore, number 11. Number 20 is Ashley Flood in there. And we got a whistle on the foul here, so we got a 1-on-1 situation for the Raiders. 32 for Middlebury. Foul is on Nicole Brown. That's her second. And this will send Douglas to the charity stripe. 3:11 left in the fourth quarter of play. So Douglas gets 1 of 2, and Tigers coming back to the attack. She had Brown was open there momentarily. Turnaround shot is up. We got a whistle and a foul. So this should send Nicole Brown to the free throw line here for Middlebury. And the foul is on Liz Douglas. That's her second for the Raiders. Second shot is good, so Brown gets 1 of 2, 49-23. Knocked out of bounds by Middlebury, Jordan Smith. And it'll be Raider basketball. Checking in is Clara Cox, number 24. Checking out is Nicole Brown. And she'll head to the Middlebury bench, number 32. So that's Kelly. There's Ritter from downtown. Ritter picks up the three-pointer, 49-26. There's no quit in the Tigers. As the Raiders control. For the steal. 2:40 left. Back comes Kelly for the Tigers. In the lane, dumps it down for Cox. Nice save. And it's controlled by the Raiders. This is Douglas. And they keep it controlled, keep it out. Oh, there's Blongy hits the three-pointer. 52-26. I thought they'd run a little bit more clock on there, but the Blongy gets the three-pointer for the Raiders. And the Raiders go up on top 52-26. We're coming down to 2 minutes left now. They'll skip it outside. Ritter. Or that's Whittemore. There's a shot, and it's good. Jordan Smith with the three-pointer. 52-29. Unfortunately, they're going to come up a little bit short, a little bit late. Those are the shots that should have been falling in that first half for the Tigers. And again, that Raider defense, tenacious. They kept pounding the ball inside, and then they would hit their shots from the outside. And just within the last minute or so, the Tigers been able to break through and pick up some points. So at the line, Liz Douglas for the Raiders. Foul was on, let's see, Douglas. Look, she comes up empty there. The foul was on Kelly for Middlebury. That's her third. It'll be Tiger basketball. 1:38 left in the contest, 52-29. And the Raiders will be looking to extend their playoff hopes. There's Jordan Smith. Kelly from downtown off to the iron control. Nice save, but it goes right to one of the middle. Oh boy, there's that lid. The lid's back on the basket now for the Tigers. And the Raiders will bring it up. 1:15 left here. 52-29 as the Raiders have control this evening. That's Moore. Skips it out to Douglas. They're just looking to kill some clock here, I would think. Pound it down inside. Natalie Sargent with the bucket. And here comes Smith that lets it fly from outside. Rebound Moore. She's tied up by Kelly. Yeah. So a nice hand for the some of the starters still in there as they came to the bench now. Now everybody's in is a sub with 45 seconds left here. Claire Cox going into the lane, and Whittemore not able to keep a handle on it as Chaffee controls has the ball taken away. Here comes Whittemore back the other way, puts it up, doesn't go, rebound, and we got a scramble. So we got a tie up. 22 in the ball. There goes Alyssa Moore. So Moore will check out. So all the starters are, Douglas is out now, Moore, Ballard, Fort, and Blongy played a heck of a ball game this evening for the Raiders. So now we've got 22 in there. Samantha Snitker. Chaffee's in there. Well, that's a dangerous pass here as Snitker looking for help. Finally gets it across. And Morgan has it. Boy, I tell you, now the Tigers, with about 10 seconds left in the contest, there's a shot from downtown. They got the three-pointer. Whittemore with the tray, but it's going to be a little bit too late. So a 54-32 win for the Raiders of Rutland High School this evening over Scrappy. Couldn't get their act going early, but they came back and they never quit. The scrappy bunch from Middlebury. The Lady Tigers came to Keefe Gym this evening, and the Raiders dispose of the Tigers to move on and in the postseason here. So the Raiders will match up with the Spalding Crimson Tide, and that game will be coming up on Saturday. They'll be at Spalding to play the number 2 seed. And I'll tell you, I haven't seen Spalding this year, Mary. I couldn't tell you how they play. Obviously, they must be a pretty good ball club. But I'll tell you, Rutland's going to